Chris the Nightmare Ariel, and you're watching Mission Boxing Today on YouTube.
Heavyweight boxing fans, what's the deal? So I seen a few articles. I'm gonna leave them both in the description box, and you can click on them, read them, and come to your own surmise about them. But two different articles, man. One was about George Foreman. He says that he believes that Anthony Joshua has what it takes to be an all-time great. Says he has the size, the physique. He likes his jab, likes his right hand. He just believes that Joshua being, showing any signs of complacency or being overconfident can lose to a loss against a guy like Klitschko. That can lead to a loss against anyone, but George Foreman likes what he sees, and then I'm reading comments under the article on Boxing Scene from some fans, and people are saying, "Oh, he can't be all-time great. He's too stiff. He's too robotic." Just saying all of his flaws, and I keep telling people, well, I keep trying to tell people that come to my channel at least that everybody has flaws. I don't, it's kind of it's kind of crazy that people think that there's flawless heavyweights running around. Even when my favorite fighter of all time was coming up, Muhammad or Cassius Clay, when he was known as Clay, then people thought he was scared shitless of Sonny Liston. Yes, he won a gold medal, but it was at a much lower weight class before he turned pro. And, people didn't know what to think of the kid. They thought he was a good up-and-coming prospect, but they didn't really know. They didn't know he was going to go on to be one of the greats of all time. They talked about all of his flaws, right? When Larry Holmes had his run and he was doing his thing, people looked at him like he was a watered-down version of Ali, can't take a punch. Shit, he quit against Dwayne Bobbitt in the Olympic trials. They didn't think he was going to be any good. This kid from Easton, Pennsylvania. Don King really didn't, was hesitant of taking a chance on him. He saw him spar Ernie Shavers a few times, and he finally gave the kid a chance. But then he ended up fighting Shavers twice in 2 wars. Nobody knew any, so when these guys are coming up, yes, we can talk about all their flaws, but it doesn't mean that these guys can't go on to become greats. Now, will Joshua become a great? I don't know. But if somebody were to put their money on it and bet, I think it's 50-50. He sure does look like a fucking champion, but of course we want to see him against Wilder and Klitschko and Povetkin and Ortiz and Parker and so on and so forth. Just like we want to see Parker versus everybody else and Deontay Wilder versus everybody else to really leave their mark on this era. Then another article that I read, Chisora is going back and forth with Dillian Whyte. Chisora is just talking mad crazy shit, man. Just I can't even repeat some of the stuff he's saying because it's very, very suspect. Just some of the stuff he was saying, man. But they're going back and forth. Hopefully they get this fight signed, sealed, and delivered. Give us the fight. It'll be for the British heavyweight title. I think it'd be a very entertaining, interesting fight. Dillian Whyte, I seen an IFL TV interview of not Dillian Whyte, but Derek Chisora was saying that all the guys that Whyte has fought, their shit. He even called Ian Lewison, his guy that he trains with, he called him shit too, because he says Ian doesn't, he doesn't get in the best physical condition that he possibly can to put himself in position to win fights. But Chisora, just let's just get this all signed, put together, and hopefully we get this fight in December, man. I believe December 10th is the day they're looking at, but let's get it before the end of the year. They've been talking a lot of shit. They've hyped the fight up pretty decent because they've been going back and forth. When Dillian Whyte signed with Hearn, they got into it in the hotel lobby, talking shit to each other, had to be separated. And even during then, they were saying some just out-of-pocket things to each other. But I want to see this fight, man. I'll leave that article in the description about everything Chisora was saying. Pretty much he wants to fight and he'll beat the hell out of Dillian Whyte. That's pretty much what he was saying in a nutshell. But just get my opinion about these 2 articles out there, man. Let me know what you think in the comment section. What do you think about what Big George Foreman had to say about Anthony Joshua? Do you believe Anthony Joshua can become an all-time great? Do you think it's too early to tell? If you were to put your money on it, what would you think? And what do you think about Derek Chisora fighting Dillian Whyte? What do you think about the trash talk that has been going on? I like it. I love the trash talk. As long as you guys sign and actually get in the ring and fight and put your, your money where your mouth is on fight night, I'm all for it. It's when guys talk a lot of shit and they get in the ring and fight totally opposite of what they said, and they don't give it 110%. That's when I have a problem with it. But I love this shit talking, man. Let me know what you think in the comment section. I'm out.